Hey y'all, it's time to tune into the Golden Report with me, Medicare Mel, where we show the vibrant side of aging. So make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tune in, because the Golden Report with me, Medicare Mel, is not to be missed.
And now, introducing your host, Medicare Mel.
Thank y'all so much. Oh my gosh, they gotta have their moment, okay? We can't have a show without them having a moment. So listen, welcome to the Golden Report with me, Medicare Mel, where we show the vibrant side of aging. First of all, shout out to my fabulous crew as always, okay? Shout out to my DJ, Wolverine over there, holding it down. My fabulous studio audience, my love givers, and of course, we cannot forget our lovely viewers and listeners, okay? So, everyone, notice I said not just TV, okay? But yes, we are on the radio as well. Shout out to the Light 103.9, okay? They're actually here live in our audience today, okay? And so tune in Saturdays at 5 a.m. I'm telling you, it is well worth it, okay? And as always, if you would love to join our studio audience live, you're welcome to come to the party for free. All you have to do is go to www.medicaremel.com, okay? Yeah. All right. So listen, today is a very exciting day on this show, okay? So instead of the traditional claps, okay, can you help me out with an ooh, ah? Let's try together. Ooh. I love it. That's fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so I was really contemplating on what the actual title of today's episode should be, okay? Because it is really, truly all about leaving a legacy, okay? And number one, we're gonna have here audience favorite, real estate guru herself, Melonie Mickle, okay? And she is going to be joining us talking about a very special program where people over 50 can buy a house for one payment, okay? Let's get a ooh, ah. Okay, y'all good, y'all getting it, okay? And then, okay, next we're gonna give away after her some women's empowerment tickets, okay? And then, okay, we have Raleigh entrepreneur and owner, okay, of the NC Courage, which is the professional women's soccer team, okay? Stepjen Malik, he's gonna be in here too, okay? Come on. All right, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. So we're gonna take a quick break, and when we get back, we are gonna be talking to Melonie Mickle, where she's gonna talk to us about how to buy a house after 50, okay? Make sure you don't change that channel, because the show with Medicare Mel is not to be missed. Hello there, my name is Medicare Mel, also known as Melissa D. Hall. And besides being a talk show host, I actually own the Hall Insurance Group. So whether you need life insurance, health insurance, or maybe you even retired and do not know what to do with those 401k funds, I can help you. So please call my office at the Hall Insurance Group at 919-944-4515. Again, that's 919-944-4515. And you know, I can't help you if you don't call. So, welcome back to the Golden Report with me, Medicare Mel. And today's episode is all about leaving a legacy. And what more says legacy than real estate? So, let's welcome our very own real estate expert, owner of M Squared Realty, Melonie Mickle, to talk to us all about how to buy real estate after 50. Come on out, Melonie. to see you. This is my girl right here. Listen, you look fabulous, y'all. Let's give her a ooh, All right, Melonie. So tell us, what are some of the trends that you're seeing with older adults when it comes to real estate?
Well, thank you for having me, Melissa. I love talking about real estate, and I especially love helping people achieve their real estate goals. As far as trends we're seeing, we're blessed to live in the Triangle area of North Carolina. And our state, specifically this area, gets a ton of attention nationwide. With that brings a lot of development to the area. Wallet Hub recently named Raleigh, North Carolina as the #2 state capital in the whole country. And that was based on affordability, economic well-being, quality of life, and quality of health and education. With that, you see a ton of development coming. So we're seeing builders with like Lennar, Pulte, and Epcon communities bringing a whole new level of active adult communities to our area. And these active adult communities have features like first floor master suites.
Yes, that's huge. I see that a lot now.
Yeah. And the things like zero entry accessibility, as well as low maintenance and planned social activities. So it makes this area a great place to live and retire.
No, that's very true. I think the statistics are like 80 people a day you all move to Raleigh, North Carolina. So this is definitely the place to be, okay? So moving on, the next question I wanted to ask you is, what are some of the barriers that you see for older adults obtaining affordable housing?
So as far as barriers, things like liquidity and cash flow, like you mentioned, fixed income. Also, we're seeing higher interest rates now, home values that have just skyrocketed over the last few years, as well as just low supply and inflation.
Okay. So in our pre-production interview, you mentioned that you have a program, okay, that people who are 50 and over can buy a house for one payment.
Yes, definitely. So the program that we're working with, that is for people aged 62 and over or married to someone 62 and over. And it's the Home Equity Conversion Mortgage Purchase Loan. That's a mouthful.
Yes,
so
it is.
We'll call it the HECM Purchase Loan Program. And what the HECM loan program does is allows people to take advantage and leverage their cash on hand or cash from the sale of a previous home and make a one-time lump sum payment of roughly 40 to 60% of the home's purchase price and never have to make another mortgage payment. So there's some benefits that are better than a conventional financing. In addition to optional mortgage payments, the program has a line of credit associated with it. And so when home buyers choose to make those mortgage payments, they still have access to that cash through the line of credit. And that line of credit is associated with a growth rate of roughly 7% right now. So that's a great benefit.
Wow, hold on now. You make one payment, right, on the home. You make that payment like 30%. Right.
It's roughly 40 to 60%, depending on the age of the youngest borrower in the home.
Okay, great. So 40%. So it's great if a person buys a home, they roll that money over, right? Or, they're retiring, they want to use some of their 401k funds, right?
Yeah.
So they buy it for 40%. Then they also are getting interest on the equity of the house at about 7%.
Right now,
That's crazy. That's wonderful. So can the surviving spouse still live in a home?
Yes, of course. The surviving spouse, as long as they're able to pay the annual taxes, the homeowner's insurance, and of course, if there's any homeowners association dues, they can still stay in the home, and they have to keep it as their primary residence if they choose to do that.
They have to keep it as their primary residence. Okay, but that's still great though. You can still have that beach house. Like, it sounds like a huge win.
Yes, it's a great program.
So let me ask you this. How can the home be passed down? Because that's a big thing with all this stuff.
Great question, especially with older adults.
Yes.
Thinking about later on in life. So the home can be passed down just like in a traditional loan. The heirs would have to decide, do they want to keep the home or would they want to sell it? And just like with a traditional loan, they can contact me, your local real estate agent, and we can help them sell the home, and then they would be able to keep any equity in the home.
Wow, that's huge. That's huge. And one thing I like about this program, especially the fact that they have access to the equity, and I'm just loving that interest rate, because I'm all about compound interest, okay, which is huge. They can still have a great lifestyle. And that's one thing, it used to be a time when a person would retire and they say, oh, well, I'm going to drive the same house forever, the same car forever. They think about like cutting back, right? But people now, when they're retiring, they're not retiring to die anymore. They're retiring to live their best life. They want to go on vacations, right? You want to go on vacations, right? You want to buy that dream car, right? But then it's like you're on a fixed income, and so it's like such a hurdle. But with this, this is probably going to be performing better than their IRA. Okay, like seriously, and shameless plug, if you want to start one, call me. I can help you. But no, but seriously though, this is a win-win, So how can people get in touch with you?
So you can call or text us at the number 919-500-7881, or you can find us online, www.m2realty.com.
Right. I love it. I love it. Melonie, thank you so much for joining us today. Okay.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. We have to take a short commercial break right now. But when we come back, we're giving a few lucky audience members a chance to win women's empowerment tickets. Who wants to win those tickets in here? Yes. I love it. I love it. So listen, don't touch that channel. Instead, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tune in, because the Golden Report with me, Medicare Mel, is not to be missed. Hit it, DJ. And we are back, to the Golden Report with me, Medicare Mel, where we show the vibrant side of aging. And today's episode is all about leaving a legacy. Now, we just had our fabulous sponsor, Melonie Mickle of M2 Realty, talk about buying a home after 50. And if you have a business that could help people 50 and over live a better quality of life, the Golden Report with Medicare Mel might just be the platform for you. Just go to our website, medicaremel.com, and get information on our sponsorship packages. Now, audience, it is your opportunity to win women's empowerment tickets. So raise your hand if you would like to compete. I need 2 volunteers. Okay, you ma'am, come on up. And you right here in the red, I saw you, come on. Let's welcome our lovely audience members. Come on up. These will be our contestants for today. All right. So, what's your name, sweetie?
My name is Rhoda Blunt.
Okay, Miss Blunt, thank you for joining us. And you are?
Ruth Foster.
Okay, Ruth, thank you. Let's move over just a tad bit so we can get everybody here. I think I am funny, okay? I do. I'm so funny, I laugh at my own jokes, okay? That's how funny I am, okay? But this love giver here, Smiles a Million, she thinks she's funnier than me.
I know I am.
This is the issue, okay? So, I need you all's help to decide who's funniest, okay? Now, we're gonna go head to head for 2 minutes telling jokes. Yes, we are, okay? And whoever tells the funniest jokes in these 2 minutes, okay, they're gonna win one of you ladies women's empowerment tickets. What do you all think?
Yes. Fine with me.
Fine with me.
Okay. So, Miss Rhoda,
Yes.
look at me.
Okay.
Now look at her.
Okay.
Who do you think's the funniest?
In what way?
Which one of us?
Which one you think gonna tell the best joke?
Oh, and I forgot to say, Love Giver Rose here, she's gonna be the referee.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Which one of us do you think is the funniest?
I'll say Carolyn.
Carolyn. All right. You think, okay, well, you take her side then. You come on over here, Ruth. You have 2 minutes. She and I are gonna go head to head telling these jokes in these 2 minutes, okay? And whoever tells the best jokes after the 2 minutes, they win the tickets for you, okay? I'm gonna win you these tickets.
Okay.
All right, then.
Let's go.
All right, so let's get 2 minutes on the clock.
2 minutes.
Go ahead and roll those eyes. You might find a brain in the back of your head.
Oh, okay. Well, did you know there are 25 letters in the alphabet? I don't know why.
Do you know what you call a puppy that doesn't talk?
What?
A hush puppy.
I like that. That's cute. Okay. Where does a boat go where it's sick, when it's sick?
To the dock.
How do you know this joke? How do you know this joke? Okay. Yeah, it goes to the boat dock. It does. Okay, well, let me tell you this one then, since you want to steal that one. Okay, can't find my hat. It got ahead of itself. Ooh.
Must have been a big hand.
All right.
Okay. I got one for you. If you were in an arena with a shotgun with one bullet, in that arena you had a bull and you had a bear. Who would you shoot first, the bull or the bear?
Shoot the bull.
Shoot the bear first because you can shoot the bull anytime.
Okay.
Come on, Justin.
Okay, I got you. Okay. All right. How does the moon cut its hair? He clips it. You get it?
Okay. Man went fishing and caught the biggest thing there was out there. He caught the pier. When he casted it, came back and caught the pier.
Okay. Well, listen, everybody, I won. Let me stop. Okay, no.
That's why I'm up here.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna find out who won. All those in favor of the jokes that Miss Melissa tell, and you gotta go really loud. You ready? Medicare Mel. Ready?
Okay.
All of those in favor of the jokes that Miss Carolyn tell. Let me hear it. Whoa!
I can't lose on my own show.
Gotta love
Good
it.
job.
Gotta love it.
All right,
Fantastic,
listen, Miss.
fantastic.
Yes,
Give them
Miss
a round.
Rhoda. Actually, no, we need to be clapping for the winner of the women's empowerment tickets,
won.
Miss Rhoda. Congratulations. Thank you.
Good job.
I'm sorry I let you down.
That's okay.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Proud of y'all.
All right. That's always a good time. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk all about creating a legacy that outlives you with entrepreneur and owner of the NC Courage, Stepjen Malik. So don't change that channel. Instead, tell a friend to tune in, because the Golden Report with me, Medicare Mel, is not to be missed. Hey there, are you a business owner or business whose product enriches the lives of people 50 and over? Well, guess what? The Golden Report with Medicare Mel may just be the platform for you. We give you the opportunity to reach seniors via in-person, online, television, and radio. So if you would like more information on being a sponsor, go to MedicareMel.com and check out our sponsorship package today. Remember, your next customer could be a click away. And we are back to the Golden Report with Medicare Mel, where we show the vibrant side of aging. Today's episode is all about legacy, and what better person to speak about legacy than our next guest, Mr. Stepjen Malik. Stepjen Malik is the chairman and owner of the North Carolina Football Club. NCFC is the largest youth to pro soccer club in the country, okay? Professionals men's team continues a 20+ year history of pro soccer in the Triangle. The NC Courage women's team are the championship winning flagship franchise of the National Women's Soccer League and recognized, get this, as one of the premier women's professional clubs in any sport in the world, okay? Steve is also a visionary entrepreneur with 4 decades of health information technology, experience as a pioneer in patient-centric mobile apps, patient portals, and electronic health records. Currently, he is chairman of Greenlight Health Data Solutions. You all, this man has done a lot, okay? Let's welcome Mr. Stepjen Malik. Thank you. Thank you. It's so nice to meet you. So I heard Mr. Malik speak over a year ago at an event, and he was just talking about some of his plans for the city of Raleigh, the NC Courage, and I was just so inspired. And one of the things that really set an impression about me, to me about you, is that you are really trying to leave a legacy that just outlives yourself. And I just think that is so phenomenal. It was so fitting. So soccer, soccer, soccer. Okay, that's what you're all about. Tell me, how did you get into the sport?
Well, I played, so that was a good start.
Yes. Did you play professionally?
There was no United States professional league when I played. That tells you how old I am.
Okay.
So I'm kind of dating myself there. But and no youth soccer in Kinston, North Carolina. So my first organized game was a high school game.
Wow. So you're a small town kind of guy.
Those are my roots, that's for sure.
So let me ask you a question. I know small town guy, right? Big dreams. How did you get the nerve, right, to have such a big vision for your life?
I don't know if it's nerve. I think that
Courage, right?
well, yeah, I'll go with courage, seeing as that's our team's name. You know, it kind of floats into a lot of parts of my life. I mean, you know, when you have success, you just keep dreaming bigger. I guess is really where all that came from. I didn't start out thinking I was going to own 2 pro soccer teams or some of the other things I've done, but the reason I got into pro soccer in the Triangle is, you know, I don't think we're getting the NFL here, and I don't know that we want the NBA. We've got a lot of basketball already, and you know, soccer is a global sport. It brings everybody together on a level playing field all over the world. Good fit for our market as you look forward. And having a huge youth club here, we have the largest club, as you mentioned in introducing me. 16,000 kids play. 16,000
children.
That's a lot.
In this area play soccer for your club.
That's right.
That's huge, you all. Come on, let's clap. That's huge. So, as far as the NC Courage, the pro team, right? Why a women's soccer team? Why women? Why not the guys? Mm-hmm.
Well, our women, as you mentioned, are the best in the world, right? Mm-hmm. So the U.S. women have won the World Cup multiple times and many international competitions, having a history here in the Triangle. You know, Anson Dorrance at UNC really started a dynasty there, and many of the players on the national teams, at one point 75% of the players that had ever played for our country went to Carolina.
Wow.
And so it's sort of the birthplace of women's soccer for the whole world.
Yes.
And that legacy, as a key word for today, you know, is something we wanted to leverage a little. But really it was about offering opportunities for women to see, you know, sports heroes that they could relate to and know that if they could do it, then why couldn't they, you know, any young child do it? I think, you know, women are pretty impressive when you give them opportunities. So that's all we've really done there.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I love that. So, you know, one of the big initiatives for yourself, right, missions for your life, is really introducing soccer to African Americans, right? And in doing my research, only 8% of soccer players are African American, you all. Like, this is huge out of hundreds of thousands of people, maybe millions, right? So why that?
Well, so I've been on the U.S. Soccer Federation's board, and you know, we have a World Cup coming in this country in 2026, the biggest sporting event in the world. For us to be competitive, we need to bring the game to everybody. You know, our club, we've done a pretty good job with the Hispanic community with specific programs for them. Obviously, to a large part of that Latin world, it's like religion. They feel so strongly about it. But for the black community here, we've got to work a little harder. Other sports have more mind share. And so actually when I was coming here today, when I Googled it, I noticed C.C. Spalding is an elementary school right around the corner that we do have a program with the Durham Police Athletic League where we have hundreds of kids right here in downtown Durham that get to experience soccer. And we've got to make special efforts to get the African American community involved. And I think the biggest thing is bringing the mountain to Muhammad. They've got to be able to play in their backyards.
That's
and
very
so,
true.
Working with all these elementary schools is a big part of what we're doing here in Durham and in Raleigh.
I love that. I love that. Hey, obviously I'm African American, right? And, growing up, it was all about basketball, okay? All about football. I don't know about you all. I didn't hear much about soccer, So what you're doing is remarkable. So we have time for one more question, okay? So you have the soccer team, numerous projects, companies, right? The Downtown South Project, they're all phenomenal accomplishments, right? However, what is the core of the legacy that you want to leave?
Well, when you get financial independence, very quickly you find out everybody wants a donation. And that's great. It's nice to be able to help people with money, but I learned pretty quick that you get a lot more out of something if you're involved yourself, if you put your shoulder down and, care about whatever the particular purpose is. And for me, being able to do something for my community that emphasizes fitness and teamwork and gives us potential, pro teams that young women can look up to, have heroes that look like them. That felt like a pretty good legacy to leave. And so I've been spending my time at it. And so far, just as expected, I'm learning a lot more from these women, for instance, than the time that I'm putting in. So I'm getting a lot back, and hopefully I leave a legacy for the community.
You will. You already have. You already have, definitely. Listen, one thing about it, Raleigh, we're never going to forget you. You definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming, Mr. Malik. It's been phenomenal, and I hope this isn't our last chat, okay? You're welcome. You're welcome. Listen, you all, this has been a phenomenal show, right? Okay? Okay. And I want to close the show on this verse, okay? No one goes on, but what we leave behind keeps us alive for someone else. And that's by Adam Severa. Thank you all for tuning in so much to the Golden Report with me, Medicare Mel. You can watch this show online at www.medicaremel.com. And remember to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend to tune in next week because, hey, the Golden Report with me, Medicare Mel, is not to be missed.